Our lifestyle plays a key role in our heart health, and my special guest, Dr. LaMotte, really practices healthy lifestyle habits. He's going to share with us his knowledge how to change some habits to turn them into lifelong strategies. Dr. LaMotte is a cardiologist who practices with the Southeastern Cardiovascular Consultants at Our Lady of the Lake. When I first met you, Dr. LaMotte, I was impressed with the way that you believe in exercise and nutrition and also learning to relax. So we're going to start off with one of the key points is changing the way that we eat. And some of the things that always come up over and over again, the dangers of excess sugar, excess fats, and salt in our diet. Can you expand on those?
Well, unfortunately, that's the staple of what we eat here in Louisiana. But you're right, Bill. These things play a big role in many of the illnesses that we see and treat every day. As cardiologists, sugars, for instance, are in all of the foods and drinks that we typically consume. Fat is all around us, up and down the highways, fast food restaurants, and busy lifestyles often lead to those dietary choices. But they have implications in terms of our cardiovascular health.
And then with salt, we know that that's like a deadly cocktail for addiction, because when you mix salt, sugar, and fat, it really tastes good, doesn't it?
I can't answer that.
But it does. But it's part of our culture.
Right. Some restaurant owners will tell you that salt is their main ingredient, but unfortunately that can translate to blood pressure problems. It can also lead to problems with swelling and edema and other chronic illnesses.
So the key basically is we start looking at food as fuel as opposed to an emotional fix, and it does have an impact on our heart health.
Absolutely.
Now the next one that always comes up, the role of physical activity. A lot of people call it exercise. I think physical activity is maybe a better term. And also different types of physical activity. For example, we know the importance of cardiovascular conditioning, but a lot of people leave out resistance training.
Right. Well, as you touched on, walking, bike riding, these aerobic activities are excellent exercise modalities to control blood pressure, blood sugar, and even cholesterol. But resistance training has come to be realized as an effective way to complement those techniques.
Okay, now, a lot of people, they get scared when it comes to exercise. They think we need to do a lot of it. But that's not the case, is it?
No, I always tell patients that maybe 20 to 30 minutes a day, just on most days of the week, is more appropriate. And you don't have to spend a lot of money on exercise equipment or health club membership. Just something that you're going to do on a regular basis to stay committed to the plan.
Consistency is the key.
That's right.
Now the last one, stress. And we know that we live in a stressful time, and learning to relax. Why is it so important, and what's the tie-in with heart health?
Well, I think stress management is very important in terms of how you attack the day and how you meet the day's challenges, but unfortunately it's a big part of everyone's lives. We know that stress can translate into blood pressure problems, and some people, even stress has been associated with heart attacks and other illnesses. So I think it is very important to manage stress.
Now in summary, Dr. LaMotte, people like myself, we hear about the importance of lifestyle and heart health, but you're a specialist. Is it really that important?
I think it is, absolutely. It's part of part of what we do.
Dr. LaMotte, thank you so much for being with us. This is going to be a continuation of the series dealing with healthy lifestyles and a healthy heart.